punishment. Ogun State government had to get into the root of the matter, shut down the school, the teacher suspended, and the principal queried. Here is the latest development on the news and the story. It has been confirmed that the autopsy has been concluded. Saturday Special says us more.
Corporal punishment was a common form of punishment in many societies, from ancient times through the 18th century. It was used for crimes that didn't warrant death penalty or exile, but this punishment has increasingly been viewed as inhumane since the development of humanitarianism ideals after the Enlightenment, especially in the Western world. But it's very rare that this will lead to death, as the biblical idea of sparing the rod spoils the child. Scourging or whipping and beating with sticks were common practices. But the story of Monday Arijo beats so many people's imagination, as a corporal punishment served him was reported to have led to his death. This story took Saturday Special crew to OBADA, one of the communities in Abeokuta local government in Ogun State, to unravel what truly was the cause of the death of the boy. The town still wears a mournful look. The parents are still very sad about the situation as they persistently stare at the already dug grave for their child, expecting his body anytime soon. But what really happened to Monday Arijo?
Actually, I wasn't around, but one of my daughter happened to be one of the students of that school. So even they were classmates. So on getting home, I discovered that the girl was somehow sick. But my own daughter, what happened to you? She explained that they were disciplined in the school, that I was just laughing, that if you are ignorant of anything, you won't be beaten. That is what I used to tell you people. So they explained that they were on the line, they were on the assembly. Then the principal is addressing all of them. And one of the students says something. What was the student? And the principal was saying that she has bought a bean basket, that they should be putting beans and waste in the beans basket. But one of the students at the assembly, at the back, said something that irritated the principal. So according to them, the person that said something was a girl. Said, after all, the money they used to buy the basket belongs to them. Then the principal was very furious about the comment, the statement. So she went around and left the assembly. She was weeping, according to them. Then all the teachers, they said they should kneel down. All the students should kneel down. SS2 particularly, they should kneel down. Then they went to go and brought cane from the staff rooms. Each teacher flogged the children two canes. So there were 8 or 10 in numbers, the teachers. According to them, I wasn't there.
The people of OBADA expectedly knew that their town would be a mecca of sorts after, although for the wrong reason, as more revelations are expected to be coming out after the whole incident. The Ogun State government has also swiftly swung into action to know the cause of the incident, and while doing that, the teacher involved and the principal were suspended and the school shut to avoid any unforeseen attack. The state government did not stop at that. They have also visited the town and the family of the deceased boy twice to commiserate with them and gave them government assurance to unravel the cause of the boy's death.
You know, when you do something, if you are not caught, or it's not known to us, there's nothing we can do about it. This one we know about it. So you see, we are saying that teachers, in as much as we don't want to discourage them from doing their work, but we want them to do it in accordance with the rules of the game. And that's what we are saying. We have said this is the type of environment we want for these children, and this is the way we want teachers to conduct themselves and comport themselves in schools. So let us just play by the rules of the game. You see, don't let us be discouraged that when you legislate against something, you still see some people doing it. It is normal, even in any country. Don't drive or don't park here. You see some people, they will still park there. So there will be fine, they will pay. Somebody else will park there tomorrow. But the most important thing is for us to continue to monitor and also to hand out sanctions whenever we find anybody culpable. That is the most important. And that's why this one, we are not taking it lightly. We have taken all necessary steps to unravel whatever surrounds this particular situation, so that we'll be able to learn, all of us, teachers, parents, teachers, principals, even government, everybody will learn from this situation. And that's why we are going into the root cause. By the governors actually said a high-powered investigation team should look into this. While the police is also doing their own, on the other hand.
Bemini Yarijo is the father of the boy. He narrated the ordeal.
I respectfully urge the government to reconsider reopening the school despite the painful loss of Monday Arijo. While his passing is a tragedy, we must ensure that others continue to receive the education they deserve.
Láti lè jẹ́ kí orúkọ ẹ̀ kó má parẹ́ ní Àríjó, wọ́n rọ gbogbo ìjọba wọ́n jọ àwọn ọ̀gá tíṣà, òṣìṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá, gọ́fúnà kí wọ́n pera wọn jọ kí wọ́n ṣe ìmọ̀ọ́bẹ nìkan jàṣùmọ́yá àwọn náà mọ ohun tó tọ́ tíjọba lè ṣe fún wa. Ọmọ tí ń ràn wá lọ́wọ́, ọmọ aláàánú wa ni wọ́n ti gbà yìí. Ọmọ aláàánú tí ń ràn yà lọ́wọ́ tí ń ràn wá bá ní.
Could Monday Arijo have had an underlying ailment?
Everybody walking along the road, you don't know what is actually wrong with that person. Maybe you just decide to go and eat the person like that, and the person just fell down and died. At the end of the day, you are the one that killed the person. Corporal punishment, sometimes it depends on the kind of thing you are doing. So that's why I will even tell the people that want to give that kind of a punishment, people just have to tender mercy with justice with mercy, or mercy with justice. Because if you don't do that, you don't know what's going to happen to that person by the time you are giving that the punishment. You have to be very careful, because you don't know, maybe the person is having one long time ailment like that, or maybe the person is a sickle cell disease patient that is really sick, that you now went ahead to go and beat the person, or something that happened, and at the end of the day you just realize that you have killed somebody. So it's an unfortunate situation, but we should try as much as possible. We should try and, when we say anger management, if you are angry at somebody, you should try as much as possible to be calm. And if you want to give punishment to somebody, instead of beating, you can just ask them to go and sit down somewhere and do something mild, so that it won't be in kind of this sad situation we find ourselves.
According to the Commissioner of Police in Ogun State, Abeokuta, autopsy on the boy has been concluded.
We have actually gone for an investigation. But the only update that we give you is that most of the things that are being relayed in the social media, I find them frivolous. But I don't want to be preemptive of the investigation. In the next few days, we give you a full update on the outcome of our investigation so far. I confirm to you that autopsy has been concluded, and the cause has been released to the family. The autopsy will be a final proof of what the outcome of our investigation.
Meanwhile, there is the latest development on the suspected Ogun serial killer, Philip Ogunaike, a 29-year-old man who allegedly killed at least 3 young girls, including an 18-year-old, in separate incidents across the states.
It was later discovered that in all the police stations he was arrested, he gave false names. An example was in CID Panti, Lagos State, where he provided his name as Philip Noyola. We can recall that one Aisha Bello, female, a 14-year-old who resided in Abado, now late, was raped by the said Philip Ogunaike, male, and SN Michael in Defriki, who both strangulated the late Aisha Bello, and one Joseph Daniel May assisted in taking the remains of the deceased to the riverside and dumped her. The anti-kidnapping team had shown remarkable expertise and professionalism in their efforts to ensure that all those involved in this kidnapping are apprehended without leaving any detail unchecked. In light of these developments, all suspects have provided confessional statements, and the public can be assured that peace has been restored in the state. This situation also provides an opportunity for me to advise members of the public to plan their travels carefully and to exercise caution when interacting with strangers.
May the soul of Monday Arijo rest on. Do join us next week for another edition of Saturday Special. We shall now serve you with a forecast for tomorrow, Sunday. And just before we end the news, let's save you our parting words. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. And don't forget that you can watch us live on Facebook at OGTV and Ogun State Television, YouTube at OGTV Abeokuta, and on OGTV website www.ogtv.com.ng/live. For the latest news and reports, you can check us on these platforms: X at Ogun TV, Instagram at Ogun State Television, or download OGTV app on Apple Store and Google Play Store. And now we have come to the end of the world this week. Thank you so much for being part. Bye for now.